I've always been a bit of a smartass. Like, sometimes my mouth just works faster than my brain. Um, and you can ask my parents. Growing up, I got in shit for it a lot, like a ton. And probably the thing I got in trouble for the most, to be honest. And somehow they just didn't get it worked out of me. But here we are. And being a trainer, working one-on-one with people, it comes out a bit. And so I was having a conversation with one of my clients today, talking about one of the things that I've worked on over the time as being a trainer, in that when someone asks me a question, my immediate response in my head is something about it being a dumb question, kind of wants to fire off a joke. I've worked on breaking that, and a lot of the time, I take a second, because they're not all dumb questions. Sometimes I just take a second, and my trick is I take a breath, take a second, think through the question. Was there something that I didn't explain properly? Was it something where, like, this is something that my immediate thought is that it's dumb because I've just been in the gym for so long that it seems obvious, but to someone that's new to the gym, it's not obvious, which is often a thing. Or is it actually a dumb question? And to be honest, that saves me a lot. Often it saves me a lot of conversation, because there's a lot of times where, as I'm taking that space and time to think it through, my client will go, bad question. I know the answer. It's like, cool, perfect. And we kind of laugh it off, move on. Every now and then, like, it's a bad question. I had a client a bit ago, where I told him to do step-ups. And this is a client that's been with me for a while. We've done step-ups a ton. And he looks at me and goes, single leg or two leg? I don't know how to answer that. And it's not something where, like, we've done step-ups a ton. How do I answer that? So I paused, and I simply just asked him, show me how to do a two-leg step-up. Which, by the way, led me to a side discussion when I told this story to my client, because we got talking about whether that would be like a squat or a box jump, because I can see significant argument towards both. But anyways, like, and he realized, he was like, oh yeah, that was dumb. And he's like, yeah, a little bit, but it happens. We're in the middle of a workout, brain farts happen a lot. But yeah, win that I've had.